Jowls. I love it. In our next segment, we're going to take a look at a special cafe in the Haight and how it showcases some of City College's very own musicians. It's got a friendly vibe, it's affordable, and has a jazz jam every Thursday and Sunday from 6 to 9. Sandwiches rock.
Music is soul and spirit. Music is everything you feel inside. Music is when you laugh, music is when you cry, music is when you ejaculate, bust a nut the right way, that special ass just opens up that way and smiles at you like a big Valentine.
5150! We are 5150 and we hope you are too. We hope you're having as much fun here tonight as we are having. We're having fun. I'm Gerald Bryant. I play flute and I've been playing here at the Cafe International for going on the last 12, 13 years now. And we've been playing music just
Actually, it's like 14, 15.
No, don't get me started.
Because you've been here with Jesse and me and everybody else.
We've been here for a long time coming in. It's one of the best places in town. I guarantee you, if you come down, you'll get a chance to see it. Saxophone player there, Top Cat, he's probably one of the best influences. If you play music or if you don't play music, one of my best recommendations is find somebody who plays music that you want to hang out with. I guarantee you, you'll keep playing music.
Yo, it's time to play.
All right.
All right.
Jazz and blues are both American expressions. Many other influences, sort of cross-pollinating in jazz. I have been on the faculty, music faculty, since 1997. I teach history of jazz. I teach guitar improvisation along with beginning guitar. If you have completely free improvisation, it can be fun. It's much more a participant's art than a listener's art.
I think the band is great. That's awesome music, you know. They're just having so much fun playing that it just feels good being here.
4 till 9 on Sundays and Thursdays. That's the best way to get it. Come down.
back. I got those jazz musicians I promised you, and here they are. Welcome to the show. Why jazz? I mean, in our current, you know, the way we have the world right now, it's always about rock and rap and hip hop and things. It's so prevalent, but jazz is kind of on the back burner. So why did you guys choose jazz?
Well, I had to look for jazz. I had to go out into the world and seek it out because I did grow up musically in that kind of environment. Very early on when I listened to it, I knew there was something going on, but I didn't know quite what it was. So it's that listening exercise. You just have to kind of dive into it and find what you're looking for, even if you don't know what you're looking for exactly.
Right.
So,
how about you, Gerald? I mean, why jazz?
I started off again with jazz as part of a regular background. My dad was one of those people that always had jazz going on in the house. You could guarantee you could come over to the house anytime and you would find him in the basement with albums and playing music for the guys that are coming over, and people would enjoy themselves. I mean, they had a good time. Put some albums on and pour a couple of drinks for folks and let them listen. And you'd be surprised how that jazz just permeates. He used to drag us up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come on down, listen to some music here for a minute. You know, you're 10 years old, you don't know what you're doing.
jazz came to you.
Oh, you're 10 years old. What were you doing up at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, really, exactly. So, yeah, it was different for us.
Excellent, excellent. So now, Tristan, you're a student here at City College. So how would you compare your formal education in jazz to the real-world education that you've received out in the jazz circuit?
Well, what you learn in a classroom, you have to take that and put it into a context in the real world. You know, kind of get out of a classroom mentality, you know, and actually go out and apply it.
And for you, you also went to had some formal education in jazz as well in school. So same question for you.
Well, it was a little weird for me because at the time when I was going to school, I was going to Colgate University, which is upstate New York, and they didn't really have a jazz program.
Really? In New York?
And in a university, in an Ivy League setting.
Yeah, not like it was a Harlem Renaissance or anything, you know?
Sorry. I felt bad because I really wanted to have jazz up there, so they did the best they could with what we would call a classical education. And I learned how to do classical. I learned theory, and I learned how to read and write music, and I learned all the basics and did music appreciation. So.
Yeah. So how would you feel that you compare being a jazz musician as the economy was 10 years ago to how it is now?
Oh, gosh. Being a jazz musician at any time means you're going to be broke.
Right. So no difference for you then?
I mean, you're going to notice slight changes in how people are out there, but the real world of jazz has never been $10,000 a night gigs. I'll tell you what I noticed in terms of differences. 10 years ago, you used to get a lot of the old guys coming out, and they would bring a whole band with them. Nowadays, they don't do that anymore. Nowadays, they bring the one person out, and they'll have a pickup band from in the area where you are, and you get to play with the great masters. That's what I've noticed.
There's really just no reason to be concerned about the, you know, the economic factor of it. It's bad economy, so let's go listen to some jazz.
Well, speaking of listening to jazz, actually, do you guys think you could hang around and play some jazz for us a little later tonight?
Sure, man. We got
That'd be great.
minutes. Sure.
Okay, well, guys, thank you for watching the show and for this interview, and we'll be back a little later with them playing some jazzy music.